name's Ali Cosetti. I'm the owner of Yours Real Estate Team here in Solano County. I'm here with Brandon today. He actually started Small Biz Heroes. Brandon, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for having me here today. Super excited to talk about what we've been working on.
Well, I am so excited to talk to you, so that is definitely equal. I can't wait to share you throughout the Facebook communities. I love that what you're doing is not just for Solano County, but it's really for all over the world. But you're really like going out there and changing people's lives and businesses out of the goodness of your heart, and that's just absolutely phenomenal. And first of all, like, you deserve credit for that, so thank you. But mostly, we need to know how you did it. Like, what are you doing? Where did this come from?
Yeah, no, it's a good question. So, I actually was out on the entrance to the 101 freeway here in San Francisco, holding a sign that says "Honk if you want to save small businesses." And people stopped and they want to know how. And I'll tell you the same thing that I told them, which is, you know, we often think that money is the only way to solve these issues. And as we're seeing right now, money is not enough and not even close to it. The businesses in the US we're seeing that need the money aren't getting it. The people that don't need the money are getting it. And the people that are getting it, that need it, aren't getting enough of it. So really what we're trying to do is how can we, what else besides money do people need? And so, sorry, there's a whole caravan going on out there. But in terms of you and I, we have skills. Okay, I have skills. You have skills. I work at Google full time. When I'm not working at Google, I work on this. My expertise is in digital marketing. Your expertise is in
Selling houses.
selling houses, right? You have sales knowledge, and a lot of times what we get from people is like, oh, I don't have a skill to offer, Brandon, there's nothing I could help with. Which, if you think about it, we're actually boosting people's self-esteem and reminding them that that's not true at all. We all have skills that people can find useful. This is all incremental help for them because, for example, what we're finding is that right now small businesses are closing all around us, right? Of course, like you don't have to be, you watch the news, you see what's going on around the world that's happening. And if we throw money at them, that's not going to be enough. Of course, there needs to be funding that goes towards them, but we can offer our skills, like yourself with sales, like myself with digital marketing, and we could do so for free. It doesn't cost us anything. Just having a consultation, just meeting with them through our platform, connecting just human beings, around the globe, and just having them provide their skill sets that they do every single day. That's so much easier for them. What do you get out of it? You get to sharpen your skills. You get to help someone in need. You get to see the direct impact of helping someone in need. And guess what? They're never going to forget you. And it's very likely that they'll do business with you down the road once they're successful and you save them. So that's really all we're doing is we're connecting people that need help, that are small businesses around the world, with free expertise from people like you and me that are very good at certain things that can help them get their business back on track.
Wow.
That's it.
100%. You make it sound so simple. And it really is simple. Honestly, it's simple, not easy, right? I think we've all heard that before. Like, the actual action itself is simple, but to stay on track, to stay motivated, to making sure that you're really going out there and helping the public every single day, that can get tiring, right? Like, that can get, you work your full day job and then you go and you work all night just to help save these small businesses. But truthfully, like, they're the lifeblood of our world, right? We would have absolutely nothing without them. And I say that all the time. But you've taken the extra step, right? Like, you really have. Like, you're setting these people up with what? Websites, Instagrams, like what does this all encompass?
Yeah, so a lot of times people ask us like, what is, if there's a main focus that's needed right now, what is it? And the best way to look at it is there are so many businesses around the world that are completely offline. They are completely physical businesses. Then there's the next tier, which is businesses that are online but hardly have an online presence. And then there are the few that are tech savvy, but even there's such a variety of resources out there that it's overload, right? You don't know how to use them. If you just gave money to someone, what are they supposed to do with it, right? Like, you don't point them to the tools. We often think that just because the internet exists, that everybody knows how to use it and find these tools. I work at Google. I still don't know how it all works, right? So the bottom line is that we are really identifying the biggest need, which is how do you take a business in the worst case scenario that's completely offline, that's never been online, and get them online. And the whole concept was, if we could do that, then this is successful. And halfway through this process, 4 weeks ago, 8 weeks ago when I started, but 4 weeks ago was the first time that we had enough of a community where we could actually take someone from Barcelona, Spain, that had a souvenir shop, completely physical. Only online presence was his personal Instagram account where he reached out to us. 4 weeks later, he's one of our most active followers. He has a business Instagram account at Max Max Souvenirs. We're working on a website for him. There's people helping out in terms of his social media marketing, developing content, all for free.
Oh my gosh. So where did you find all these, like, is this other people that worked with Google? Did you guys just like put your heads together one day, or you just decided, hey, I'm going to use this person, I know this person, and became the connector? Like, that's a lot. And how many
Yeah,
businesses have you helped?
over 1,000.
That's amazing.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, and it's only been 8 weeks, and that's purely funding this myself. That's purely just doing this, whenever I can. But we're trying to move as fast as possible because it's so important right now that time is ticking. And I definitely feel the pressure in terms of what keeps me going is knowing that with each hour that passes, that's more small businesses that had to shut their door. So I'm trying to get in front of that, and we're trying to stop as many of those doors from closing as possible. And to answer your question, actually, in terms of the people that started helping, I hate to say it, but it wasn't the people that I knew that started off. It was the people that I had no idea who they were. They were complete strangers from around the world. I posted up saying, hey, this is the model. We're looking for people that have these skills that want to help. And then I started getting kind of the foundation, right? And you would think, and I thought that, oh, most of the messages I'll get are from businesses that need help. But you'd be wrong, and I was wrong. It was mostly people that wanted to help for free.
Wow.
So, and the true effect there, though, where I knew that we were on the right track was a week in. I said, like, when we first started, if this can go full circle, meaning if the following scenario happens where you as a small business reach out to us on Instagram, I connect you to a hero that could help you for free. You have such a great experience that you actually come back and you say, Brandon, I had such a great experience. I got the help that I needed. I want to help, right? And that happened week one. 8 weeks later, that happens every single time nearly, in terms of people coming back and saying, hey, I don't know if I can help. I mean, people are thinking out of the box here. There's dentists that have reached out to me offering free dental consultations. I can't post that, but the point is that down the road, maybe. Is this just for small businesses, or is this a completely different way of thinking about how we can run as an economy? And I truly think that we see all the issues that are going on in the world today, and small businesses are at the center of that. Small businesses are often run by the people that are most suppressed in across the world, and they don't get enough credit. They don't get the resources that they deserve. Uh, and so this is all about just the belief that every business, small or large, deserves access to the resources that they need to prove their value to society. And when you start thinking about that, if you uplift these creators that have never had the chance to do anything, because we always talk about small businesses, people are talking about the 100 employee, the 500 employee small businesses. What about the solo entrepreneurs, the very small businesses that are pushing through? So those are the people, if we lift those up, how many of our world problems can we solve by unveiling these creators that have never had the opportunity before?
Wow. Just Everything that you just said is so powerful, and it actually speaks to like a different level than what people are doing on their day-to-day basis today. You are talking about creating a completely different way of the world working, right? Where it's based off the kindness of people and the giving of people and the love for the community. And I just want to touch on the fact that something so bad and something so crazy out there can bring so much good. And you've been able to harness it in one spot. And I really hope that you continue with this in whatever way you seem for it to fit, because what you're creating already is unimaginable. And I can't wait to see where it goes.
I'm excited too. And if you want to be a part of the movement, a part of the initiative that is happening here, that could really, really create a better society around the world, you could go to smallbizheroes.co, which is going to take you to our coming soon page. There you could sign up your email to receive a launch notification once we launch the web platform, which is going to happen this month. And there people will be able to connect with heroes who can help them for free from around the world, and also those heroes like yourself that want to find opportunities to give back can search small business projects from around the world where you could jump in and provide your free skill set. So smallbizheroes.co, as well as our Instagram. That's where we are managing the platform right now. It's just me behind that screen, trying to crank out about 200 messages per night. And yeah, that's a real number. That's not a hyperbole. And just doing my best to try to respond. People are getting upset that I'm not posting their free offerings fast enough, which is amazing. I love that. Like, they want to help. That's the only bottleneck right now. So what do we need? We need funding from people that have the power to actually make this happen, that have the networks to get this in front of the right people. It's crazy to me that I've had to try so hard to get in front of those people when there's other initiatives that are causing more negative impact, and somehow they get on the news within 5 seconds. I've reached out to so many news networks. I've reached out to so many people in positions of power, and we did not get the support from them. Who we got support from were the people that had nothing. The people that had nothing around the world, they're the ones that came to first support this and offer their help. So if they could do it, all we're asking is the people that have been blessed and gifted with the ability to have the privilege to build their businesses, build their empires, maybe, whatever it may be. This is a different world we're living in. And we need to accept the fact that it needs to be more so about us working together than us working apart. So the question is, like, are you going to help? Because we need it. If you can't give money, that's totally fine. We're not asking for it. But if you can offer your skill, that's good enough.
Oh my gosh, you win. You got it. We're going to help. We're going to do whatever we can to help. We're going to post this everywhere. We're going to try and get in touch with as many people as we can, and funnel them all your direction. So the website, the Instagram, those are the best ways to get a hold of you, correct?
Yep, absolutely. And we've released a few press releases. We're in the classifieds in USA Today. We're in Market Watch. I could send over some of those links to you, and you can
Yeah.
share out with the community as well.
Please, that would be amazing. Perfect.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
please, I added you into the group. I'm going to share this within many, many groups. But if there's anything that we can do to help you, please feel free to post. Feel free to reach out. We're definitely here for you in the same way. But thank you so much for telling us your story, taking the time. And I can't wait to meet you when COVID's over, because I'm definitely going to have to find you at some point.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, it's been a pleasure, and thank you so much for having me. And as I sign off on every single one of our posts since the beginning, it's all about that. We need to spread kindness, not COVID, and just really focus on coming together and working together so we can build a better world here. So, thank you again, Ali. I really appreciate it.
You rock. Anytime. Talk to you soon.